All right, guys, welcome. So we're gonna start at 9 on the dot. So I'm gonna start a few minutes before the actual time. So welcome to the Fundamental Bias weekly overview for the week of October 11th. So happy Columbus Day and happy Thanksgiving in Canada. So we're gonna start in at 9. So in 3 minutes. So we're gonna start. Okay. Welcome, guys. So we're gonna start in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're gonna start the webinar. Just gonna wait that everyone it comes on. If you're on Facebook, welcome. If you're on YouTube, welcome. And if you're on Twitch, welcome. So in a few minutes, we're gonna start our fundamental bias weekly review for this week, October 11th. So I know there's a few people that are in Canada that are celebrating Thanksgiving right now. So happy Thanksgiving. And if you're in the States, happy Columbus Day. So we're going to start in a few minutes here. Basically in 1 minute. All right, guys, welcome to this Fundamental Bias Weekly Review. My name is DreDayFX's, aka DreDayFX. So as of every week, what we do is we look at the fundamental bias for the week that we're looking to trade on. So that will be the week of October 11th. So we'll look at the last 2 weeks of data that will give us our fundamental bias here for the week. So if it's the first time that you're on this type of webinar, welcome. So basically, we look at the direction for the weekly buys here for all of the pairs, and we just look at the selection of pairs that we're going to be trading on, and that's what we do at EFX, and in congruence with our Enigma Signal service. So if you're not in our Enigma Signal free Telegram group, there will be a link in the Facebook group. And if you're not in the Facebook group, you could link to with me or anyone that has access to it. So we could put you on. And if you want to have more than a few signals per week, we have our Enigma VIP chat that is $97 per month. That will give you access to all of the signals for all of the pairs that are analyzed for the week. And you can have access to some support too at the same time. Okay, so I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me. So type the number 1 if you could hear me. I'll make sure that everyone can hear me first, so we could start. And I will share my screen, and we're gonna look at the fundamental buys here for the week. So just type the number 1 if you're able to hear me. If you're on YouTube or on Facebook. So type the number 1 so I can see it in the chat, and we're gonna start. Perfect. Okay, great. So if you have any questions regarding what we're going to look at today, you can always leave a comment section in the description box in YouTube or on Facebook. So I'll be glad to answer your questions, or anyone that has the answer will be able to answer your questions regarding that. Okay. So let's. Perfect. Welcome, Joseph. Welcome. So if it's the first time, that's perfect. So I'll just break it down a little bit slower here for everyone that are new, so that way you're not lost in the sauce, like we say. So let me share my screen. I'm just going to start share my screen. All right. Perfect. So just type the number 2 if you can see my screen, and we'll start. Okay, great. So if it's the first time you're seeing exactly what those type of numbers, those are commercial contracts in the market. So that will give you an indication of if we're gonna go long or short in the market. Okay, those information are shown in bar chart. Oops. I can't write today, so bar chart. Oh. So, okay, so he said, Joseph said Anthony has been trading off and on for not actually moved to trade. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, perfect. So you have the basic thing. Okay, so you have a knowledge here on that. Okay, great. Okay, so basically the fundamental buys. Okay, fundamental buys is a correlation of future contracts. Okay, so we look at the all of the pairs, the currency separately. So you have the US dollar, the Canadian dollar, the British pound dollar, the Swiss dollar, right? So we look at all of the data based on the commercials contracts. Okay, so this is in the community of traders. So it's right there in bar chart. But I'm not going to go in depth on that. I'm just going to show basically what it's here in the bar chart is what I have in my Evernote. Okay, so those are all of the commercial contracts here that we have for the last year, starting in December of 2020 until this week, last week basically. So we look at the last 2 weeks. Okay, so I'll give you an example here. So the euro, the 2 weeks ago, the commercial was at minus 30,424. Okay, on the week of the 27th of September. And then last week, October 4th, the contracts for the commercial was at minus 8,487. So basic math is this price is lower than this price, right? So this is lower than this price because of the minus, right? So since it's going up from this week to that week, it's going up. We look to do the reverse. So it's an invert correlation. So since it's going up in value, we're looking to sell the euro. Okay. So that's what we do. Basically, what I do here every week is I look at all of the data on each currencies on the future side: US dollar, euro, the British pound, the yen, the Australian dollar, the Canadian dollar, New Zealand dollar, the Swiss, and the South African rand, so the ZAR. Okay, so I look at the last 2 weeks. I compile all of the data, and at the end, if you add each currencies, that gives you a forex pair, because a forex pair is we're trading one currency to another, right? Type the number 3 if you understand that. When we trade forex, we're trading one currency against another currency. Type the number 3 if you understand that. Okay, so I have a few coming in here. Perfect. Great. Yes. So when we compile those information, it will give you an actual bias for your week. So when I say a bias, that means that we have an actual directional bias for the currency pair, because if we say it's a sell, for example, for AUD USD, that means that the Australian dollar is going down and the US dollar is going up. Okay, so that's why we're selling, because the US dollar is stronger than the Australian dollar. It's going on the opposite side. So this is going down, US dollar is going up. So that's why we're selling. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the data. Okay, so I could show you why we say it's a uptrend or downtrend on each currency pairs. Okay, so I'm going to look at the last 2 weeks, look at the data, and give you a direction. Okay, US dollar on the week. So we look at the last 2 weeks, right? As I said at the beginning. So the last 2 weeks from this week was the 27th of September, the 4th of October. Okay. So on the 27th, the commercial contracts here was at minus 31,772. And then on the week of the 4th, it went to minus 38,817. So this price is bigger than this price, right? Because it's a minus, right? So that means we're going from here to here, we're going down, right? Because this price is bigger than this price, right? So since it's going down in value, we're looking to buy. So we're looking to go on an uptrend for the US dollar. So we're doing the inverse correlation, like I said before. Okay, so we're doing exactly the opposite of what we're seeing. So we're seeing that it's going down in value. We're looking to buy. Okay, so US dollar is up. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. Sorry about that. Now the euro, we said it was going to sell, right? Because it's going up in value. This price is smaller than this price, right? So it's going up in value. We're looking to buy. We're looking to sell the euro because it's in the reverse correlation. It's going up in value. We're looking to sell. So US buy, euro sell. Next, British pound. British pound on the week of the 27th, it was positive 3,411, and then it went up to 25,676. Okay, so there was a big jump. If you look at the euro, there was a big jump too in commercial contracts. So if you see a big jump in commercial contracts, that means that this currency is very important for the week. That means that this currency will be moving a lot. Write it down, guys. If you see a big difference in commercial contracts from one week to another, that means that this currency will be moving a lot for the week that you'll be trading. Okay, so look out for the euros and the British pound for the week. Okay, so euros, we said it was a sell, right? A downtrend because it's going up in value. So we're looking to do the opposite. Same thing here. Is going up in value. 3,000 is smaller than 25,000, right? So we're looking to sell British pound because we're doing the opposite of what we're seeing. Okay. Next, Japanese yen. Week of 27th, 83,279. That's the and positive for the commercial contracts. Then to 84,463. We're going up in value. This price is bigger than this price. It's smaller, sorry, and smaller than this price, right? So we're going up in value. So we're looking to sell the Japanese yen. Okay. So far we have up, down, down, down. Next, Australian dollar. Week of the 27th, contract was at 104,698. Week of the 4th, 108,693. So it's going up in value. So that means that we're doing what, guys? Are we buying or selling? Type sell or buy. If you think that the Australian dollar we're going to buy it for the week or we're selling it for the week, based on what I explained before. Is it a buy or sell? I repeat, Australian dollar. Okay, so Michelle said sell. Anyone else want to make sure? It's not we're not looking for the pair again, Joseph, yet. We have to analyze the currency before looking at the pairs. You want to know exactly what the currency is doing, so that give you the bias for the pair. Perfect. Okay, so Australian dollar, perfect. So it's a sell, right? Why? Because it's going up in value. So we're looking to do the opposite of what we're saying. We're selling it. Perfect, guys. Perfect. Okay, next, Canadian dollar. Contracts here, the commercial contracts for the 27th, 14,883. And it went up to 15,455. Going up in value, that means that we're selling, right? Same concept as the Australian dollar because it's a positive. This one was smaller than this one. Going up in value, looking to sell it. Next, New Zealand dollar. The week of the 27th, minus 10,598 to minus 7,886. Can someone tell me if it's going up or down? If it's a sell or buy for New Zealand? So New Zealand dollar on the week of the 27th was minus 10,598 and it went to minus 7,886. My question for you guys, is it a buy? Are we buying the New Zealand dollar or we're selling the New Zealand dollar for the week? Is it a buy or a sell? Is it a buy or a sell? Okay, so we have Joseph that says it's a buy, and Lachelle says it's a sell. Most of the people will have a little bit of confusion when they see a negative in the commercial contract. So it's the same principle as the Canadian dollar because this price is smaller than this price because it's a negative. So we're going up in value. So that means that we're selling the New Zealand dollar. So Lachelle has the right answer. Joseph, did you understood, or you want me to repeat that for you, or you have any questions? I know it's a little bit confusion when it's what's a negative on the commercials. Gotcha. Okay, because as long as the previous 2 weeks, like the first week that you were looking at, the 2 weeks ago from this week's, perfect. Okay, I'll explain it again. So, okay, I think I had an example here. Gosh, yeah, I think I had an example right here. Let me check. Perfect. So I'll just remove that. This is a previous example that I had a couple of weeks ago. I will help you, Joseph. Since the price here are a little bit smaller, like the couple of digit difference, it will give you a more clearer idea of what's going on that, Joseph. Okay, so here it's up. Why? Because it's a negative, right? So it's a negative 23,262, and then it goes to 23,998. Still in the negative, right? So it's going. Is it going up or down? The value. This price is bigger than this price. Yeah, I'm still here. Signal is still good. Yeah, so this price is bigger than this price, right? Because it's near the zero. If you look at here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. this price is like if you put -1, right? And then this price, it says it's like you put -2. So this price is bigger than this price. But since it's going in the value is going down, right? As long as it's going in the negative, you're looking to do the opposite. You're looking to buy. Okay. Same thing here. This price is smaller than this price. But it's going up in value. So this one is going, we're looking to sell. Yeah, this one was supposed to be the other way. Give me 2 seconds, guys. There you go. That makes more sense. There you go. So this example is really the price going down, right? Because this price is going it's going up in value, so we're looking to do the opposite. And this is going down. No, it was the right way. Even mine I'm getting confused on my own stuff. That's crazy. Yeah, it was the right way. I thought it was the other one, the other way. Perfect. Yeah, it's going down in value. We're looking to buy. So if it's going that way, it's buy. If it's going this way, it's sell. If it's going up in value, we're looking to do the opposite. If it's going down in value, we're looking to do the opposite. It's up. I'm in California. Okay, gotcha, Joseph. Okay, no problem. Okay, so I hope that even though you can still look at the replay afterwards, Joseph, if you're on and off on your signal, that's no problem on that. Everything is it's saved every week, and so you could always look at the replay afterwards on YouTube or on our Facebook group. Okay. Perfect. So let's continue on the commercial data, and after that, I'll give you the our fundamental bias here for the week. Okay, so we were at the Swiss. Okay, we did New Zealand. New Zealand, we said that is going up in value, so we're looking to sell, right? Next, Swiss franc, CHF. So we had 28,058 on the commercials, and then it went to 29,586. So it's going up in value. So we're looking to sell the Swiss, okay? And finally, we have the South African Rand. So this is the ZAR. So on the week of the 27th, the contract was at minus 2,065, and then went to minus 1,677. Okay, so it's going up in value. So we're looking to sell the ZAR, the South African Rand. Okay, so this is the directional bias for each currencies separately, and then you look at all of the details combined, okay, based on your the currency pairs that we have. Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's yeah. I heard it was windy here over the in the west coast here. Hope that everyone is okay here. Perfect. So now, after that, you have to combine all of the currencies because there's basically 28 forex currency pairs that you could trade on. The main 28 currencies. There's more than 28 because you have exotics and all that stuff. So we don't trade exotic. We trade the main pairs. The only exotic currency that we do trades here at EFX is the ZAR because it moves nicely based on the currency that we're trading at the USD ZAR. So okay, so for this week, for October the 11th, the week of October 11th, those are the currency pairs that we'll be looking to trade. The reason why is that those currency pairs will be moving a lot for the week. Regardless if we have if you see that it's a sell or a buy, okay? If you use the Enigma signal service, like I said, we have a free Telegram group for that. If you're not in yet, and if you're already a VIP member, you have access to all of the signals here for the week. And the signals will be based on those pairs, okay? So first one, we have AUD USD as a sell, like we saw before. The AUD, the Australian dollar, is a down. It's a downtrend, and the US dollar is an uptrend. So we're selling AUD USD. Same thing for Euro USD. The euro is a strong sell. Like I said before, the euro and the British pound are the biggest movers here for the week. So look at those two currencies here. If it's another currency that you're trading that has euro in it, be aware of the movement here on those pairs, okay? But those are the actual pairs that EFX will be looking to trade on specifically. If you have another strategy or whatnot, that's on you. But those are the ones that we're looking. Okay, so the Euro USD is a sell, GBP USD is a sell, NZD USD is a sell. Like we said, the Australian and the New Zealand dollar is a sell here. USD CAD is a buy because the US dollar is still going on an uptrend. USD CHF is a buy. USD JPY is a buy. And the USD ZAR is a buy. Why all of them, all those four are buys is because the CAD is a sell, the Swiss franc is a sell, the yen is a sell, and the ZAR is a sell. Okay, that's what we're looking to buy those for. Okay, so AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, USD CAD, USD CHF, USD JPY, and USD ZAR. If you don't see any other currency pairs here in that section, that means that the other currency pairs are neutral. What I mean by neutral is that they're going on the same direction. Okay, so let's say like CAD JPY, the CAD is going down and the yen is going down. Since it's going in the same direction, we don't have a specific bias for the week, right? So that means we have a neutral pair. So we don't trade that pair. So anything that is neutral is not in the list here. So anything that has an actual bias is in the list. It says here, do you look at future contracts and COT together? Great question. So see the future contracts. You have to look at the future contracts separately. That will give you the fundamental bias, the COT. The COT is the commitment of traders. Those are based on the commercial contracts. Because the commercial contract is the future market. Okay? So those are the contracts that are moving the market. and you add that together and give you the this, because this is the COT that I'm showing you guys. It's called COT, but it's called two fundamental buys because it's the same thing. Okay, so if there's any questions, I'll be here for a couple minutes. But that's really the overview that we have for every Monday. If it's the first time that you're seeing that, every Monday, that's what we do at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, 6 in the West, 6 p.m. So we look at our the commercial contracts, we add them together, and based on the buys here that we have for the week, we give you exactly the buys for each pair. And if the pair has are going in the same direction, if it's going up, or down, okay, those are neutral pairs, and those pairs we do not trade those pairs for the week. Okay, we only look at the ones that are moving. And that doesn't mean that if you see a sell or a buy, that it's only going to be selling or buying for the week. That it may go directly on the direction that you analyze at the end, but the only indication is that the market will be moving. And if you're using Enigma will give you signals based on the market movement and based on those pairs that we analyze every Monday. Okay. Basically, the system already has those pairs here set up in the back end, and that will push out signals here for the week from Monday morning to Friday morning. Okay. So if you have any questions, just drop it in the comment section. If not, we'll finish the webinar here in a couple of minutes. Just stop sharing here. So I hope that you guys had understood exactly the process. If you want to have the process in depth, if you're a paid member, paid VIP member, we have you have access to the full process here eventually. But this is some high-end information that we're giving you guys every week, because if you know, basically the you have a little bit of edge in the market for trading, that will reduce your losing your risk to reward here from a lot, because you know exactly what you're looking for and what currency to look for the week. Okay, because every week is not the same. You have something that you have a lot of pairs to trade on based on the fundamental buys, and sometimes you have maybe 2 or 3 pairs only. If you, I'm just gonna reshare my screen, and I'll share. I'll show you maybe a specific week that. Oh, okay, perfect. I'm just gonna scroll up. So this is the COT for the last this year here, and as you can see, on the week of June, there was only 2 pairs that had a bias. Only 2. And if you go back on, Forex Factory, you're gonna see the reason why there was only 2 pairs for that week. Okay, because I'm pretty sure that most of the banks were closed or whatnot. So there was a reason why on that. Okay, but every week you're gonna see, even at the beginning of January, like if you're a seasonal trader, you're gonna know that on the first week of January, the only pair that we've been moving like clockwork will be the New Zealand pairs. Everything that is the European pairs will be moving. The rest will be neutral because the volume is really low. All right, perfect. Okay, so great. So that note, I'll close the webinar here. If you have any questions, leave them on the comment section of the YouTube page or on Facebook, and we're gonna be glad to answer your questions on that. Okay. So on that note, I'll see you guys on Friday. Friday could be a recording because I may not be available Friday night. I'm just going to see some family here, but you will have a recording that will give you the review of the week for this week here. And we'll see exactly if our fundamental bias was accurate or not. And we'll see the Enigma signals here that we had pushed out for the week for those pairs. Okay. So on that note, I wish you guys a wonderful week of trading. Happy Columbus Day and happy Thanksgiving for anyone that is in Canada. Today is Thanksgiving. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Happy trading.